The ATG 12 is the most powerful and the most flexible one of our organ generators or G generators. You can add to flexibility, of course, by taking several machines of the same type or of different types. For instance, you can take the shooter and have two other generators, ideally with sound input, affirmation input supporting them. Just an example. So this is 12 heavy-duty generators in a ring, and each one can be set with specific frequencies, and with the frequency meter here you can set the frequencies very precisely. I'm going to show this. Of course, it has all switches here that you can turn on and off the equipment. I'm going to show you that too, how you switch everything on off. It is the ultimate of the devices presently. We'll make stronger ones and more flexible ones. It's no longer, you can use it for radionic, it's no longer radionics as such. There are other uses. Naturally, it's very powerful as a radionics device. It is not astrology as such anymore. The ATG S3000 used to be. You can use it for astrological work by putting a house disk inside and then setting the planets whichever way you want as an astrological greenhouse, so to say. And whether you are into astrology or not, it doesn't matter. You're setting trend energies here which are well defined. And so you can set something up that naturally would never happen astrologically. For instance, full moon conjunct Venus, that never can happen, and so on. You can, of course, use planetary energies per se with a symbol. You can set frequencies as action. You can set in the signs which define how the specific actions, the specific inclination and motivation represented by the planet operates. You'll have all of that when you get the machine. You get some good instructions. Also, you find very good instructions in astroboost.com. And of course, you can make your own definitions. You can take frequencies which either other people have used or not, and make a very individual approach, and as such it can be extremely flexible. It's a nice overall experience of life experience. You can do either the astrological house system or you can set something up yourself. You can work on a location and have links to specific places in that location, so whenever a person is there, they pick up on the specific energy. It's very good to set up business or to set up your own feng shui in the house. Again, that's something that you can look up in fengshui-plus.com. Just check astroboost.com for specific, feng shui-plus for specifics. You can set the syntax as accordingly. You can even mix the systems. For the astrological keyword approach, I have to thank Mr. Jim Hayes, who was an English teacher. He passed long ago at the University of Murray, Kentucky, and I met him personally in 1974. I have to thank him for those ideas of the keyword approach. And you can use these mappings even if you are not into astrology. Now, here I'm showing how to set up the machine. Of course, here you have the power input. This cable connects with the actual generator, each generator with two separate wires. Then you turn it on. Of course, then you have to turn on the various generators. We can start here. That one is visible. turn it on. Can turn on here, and those with these 3 dials you can define the speed, and I'll show later that you can actually read the speeds and well define whichever frequency you want. Next generator, next, here you see them now. This one has an audio input, and into this you can either connect with a patch cable to the sound card of your computer and make the input of your software, the sound input, or you generate your own sound frequencies on the computer, or you generate a frequency, put it on an MP3 player and loop the player and connect the MP3 player with the audio input. That's the bottom, and the dial is at the bottom. It will react, it's over there, the last one of the generators, which is on right now, or you can put it into blinking. So when the top is pushed in, you can define it with the frequency dials or radionic dials, whatever you use it for. In the middle it's off, and at the bottom it is on for audio input. And now to the other side. Again, here you have also a dial with a choice for audio input, so you have 2 of those. On top the blink, at the bottom the audio input. When I push it here with the finger, you can feel it here. So you turn it on the blinking, then the next one, next, and the last one. Now here we have a frequency meter, and this rotary switch has 12 positions, 1 position for each one of the generators. So we turn it on, and it shows here, and this going here shows the 3 dials here. You'll find out, you can, if you want to know, just go up with the closest one with the left dial here, and it's at 6.72. The setting is relatively easy. If you do 7.83, you go a little bit below with the middle one, and then you go all the way up to where you want it, to 7.83 with the right dial. And if you look from this side here, let's turn them back on, off. The next one is this here, and again you see that's the second one, and that's right there, the speed. Going back, so one after the other. Here, this one blinks now. Step by step it goes. 6, and here that's the last one, and then that was this here, and then that one comes here. Turn it on and continue, and the last one, it's like rotating, is this one here, and then it comes to that one again, so it goes round and round. The frequencies you can set are here. It's a maximum, it's between 0.6 roughly and 1000. They are slightly different because of the difference in the generators, the frequency generators in the machine. And ideal is when you run the machine for about an hour or 2, and then the frequency stays very strictly where you set it, provided you have the strong enough power supply, which you will get.